Ozempic.
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 It is literally the hottest drug in the country right now. But what happens when you stop taking it?
Most celebrity trends start with warnings, but this one didn't. And honestly, what I found changed the way I look at celebrity culture to this day. Because around 2024 to 2025, bodies started transforming too fast. And it happened in different places. I'm talking about changes that became too impossible to ignore. And it didn't take long before people started asking questions. Their question wasn't what changed, but mostly why was it changing so fast? You may have never heard of Ozempic before, but if you have, then you can easily agree with me that for a very long time, Ozempic was not even a part of the celebrity conversation. It wasn't the kind of topic that you can find on red carpets, nor was it trending on Instagram. As a matter of fact, back then in 2017, Ozempic was just a quiet prescription drug. It was something that people who had type 2 diabetes used to manage their condition. That was it. That was literally the whole story. Unfortunately, it didn't stay like this forever. The shift started somewhere between 2022 and early 2023. And it didn't start with a press release or even a big announcement. It started the way most Hollywood trends do. Quietly, fans started noticing that their favorite celebrities just started shrinking, and they did not keep quiet. They came under posts asking, "What's going on? Why do you suddenly look so different?" The answers were vague. Celebrities said things like lifestyle changes. "We are just eating better." They gave everyone the exact phrases over and over again. But the transformations were just too fast, and fans no longer bought it. The big question was, how do you lose over 50 pounds of weight after going on a diet for a week and working out 3 times a week? Almost immediately, Page 6 and other outlets started reporting something no one wanted to talk about. Ozempic was being passed around in elite circles. Back then, there was no confirmation. But then, someone did something that changed that narrative. Billionaire mogul Elon Musk, in October 2022, publicly admitted on a tweet that his drastic weight loss was all because he started taking Wegovy. That post went viral, of course, and people finally started putting the piece of the puzzle together. But just wait till you see who came forward next. Just when people least expected it, Amy Schumer did something shocking. I'm talking about something that made people pause mid-scroll and stop chewing their popcorn just to listen to her. She went on an interview with Howard Stern, and right there, she publicly admitted that she had actually tried Ozempic the year before.
I tried Ozempic almost 3 years ago, and I was like bedridden. I was like vomiting, like, and then you have no energy. But other people take it, and they're all good.
I won't lie. I gasped when I heard her say that because Amy is one of the celebrities who always talks about body positivity. She constantly preached about self-acceptance and unrealistic beauty standards. So imagine the shock people had when they found out that she had used Ozempic to lose 30 pounds. Many said she was lying, but the evidence was clear. She had lost so much weight. However, Amy did also say that the Ozempic she took bedridden her with nausea to the point that she could not even play with her son.
I tried it, and I was vomiting, and I'm in bed, and my son's like, "Can you play tag?" And I'm like, "I can."
No.
And I was shriveling.
This was the highlight of her confession because she did not just talk about using it. She explored the dark side that other celebrities did not want to admit. You may think that would have stopped people, but in a world where size 6 is the ultimate beauty standard and everyone is doing everything to reach that size, others just felt more motivated. That could explain why, in January 2023, Chelsea Handler went on the Call Her Daddy podcast and said that she had actually been on it without realizing it. Just like it seemed confusing to you, it did to me as well, but Chelsea went on to explain that her anti-aging doctor actually prescribed it, and when she found out, she stopped and gave the remaining to her friends.
Well, so my doctor, my anti-aging doctor, just hands it out to anybody, right?
Oh.
And obviously now I can't say her name, but I didn't even know I was on it.
And then she made a comment that still makes me upset when I think about it. She said without stuttering, "Honestly, everyone is on it." That one comment confirmed what many suspected. This drug wasn't always coming from medical necessity. Sometimes it was just available. It didn't take long before the narrative shifted from "it works" to "it works too well." People did not get hurt by this until their favorite also started doing it. I'm talking about none other than Oprah Winfrey. Honestly, this one cut deep through me Because Oprah was someone who constantly rejected weight loss medication for years, and people loved her for it. She was the voice of self-acceptance. She helped young girls feel confident in their bodies. So when she finally admitted to using Ozempic in December 2023, the internet broke into two.
And I accepted it because I thought I deserved it. I accepted it.
Yeah.
I was shamed by it.
Some validated her while others felt disappointed. What made it harder to process was the way she framed it. She said it was freeing herself from shame. The impact was immediate. Weight Watchers stock dropped after she stepped down from the board. But once Oprah said it out loud, the dam broke. Lots of celebrities came out openly and started talking about using Ozempic. More recently, Amanda Bynes used her Instagram story in December 2025 to talk about how she lost 30 pounds because she used Ozempic. And like most celebrities who spoke about this drug, she admitted that the loss made her feel more confident in paparazzi photos.
I'm 173 now, so I hope to get down to like 130, which would be awesome, so I look better in paparazzi pictures.
And that was just the main point. Taking this drug was not just about a medical need, but about keeping up with unrealistic beauty standards. The truth is that Ozempic didn't enter Hollywood because celebrities are reckless. It entered because the pressure never left, and when one person started doing it, others immediately felt pressured to do the same. Because no one wants to be left behind. Just take out some time to observe the celebrity culture closely, and you will actually be able to see it building. The signs are practically everywhere, from body standards tightening to nostalgia for having a chic look slowly creeping back. Even the headlines changed. Instead of talking about achievement and growth, the headlines now spoke highly of people who were extremely thin. The narrative was now totally different, and unfortunately, it didn't favor people who were not thin. What hurts me the most is that this fast rising trend did not just affect the simple chubby girl going to school and trying to fit in. It also affected the celebrities as well, especially actors. Casts were suddenly picked simply because of their weight. This new pressure of not wanting to lose your career simply because you are not thin made more people to normalize this, and stars began to talk about this openly. One of such stars is Whoopi Goldberg. On The Kelly Clarkson Show in May 2025, she spoke of using the wonderful shot that works for folks who need some help.
I'm doing that wonderful shot that works for folks who need some help.
She even went ahead to call it a real medical tool and lamented how people even criticized her and Kelly for admitting to using it. Can you imagine? To lots of people, the comment she made sounded like she was comparing help to shame, and people who actually use Ozempic for medical purposes did not like that at all. But what do you think? Was she right to make a comment like that? If you ask me, I would say that the help she was referring to had to do with how the top people of the industry saw them. When Khloe Kardashian came out to remind her millions of followers that her body did not come from a syringe, but from years of waking up at 6 a.m. to work out, it really struck a nerve with people. The Kardashians are known for a lot of things, one of which includes having perfect bodies. To fit into that narrative of also having the ideal body and looking good on camera, lots of stars had no other choice but to consider Ozempic. And it worked like magic. The early wins were literally everywhere. Fans would create before and after snapshots. People praised the transformations, they applauded, and the tabloids broke the internet, turning that quiet desperation into mainstream conversation. What is even more surprising to me is how people quickly moved from bashing this trend to now appreciating it. Social media followers went up, more money was made, and many people believed that this was the answer to everyone's beauty problem. But what worries me is not just the successes, it's how those early wins buried the deeper question. Why does a medical drug become part of a beauty standard conversation in the first place? The answer is still unclear, but what is clear is the cost of this drug. That cost was what people tried to hide under the applause and all. While the drug did make our favorite stars keep their careers, have bodies that most people can only dream of, and receive accolades from almost everyone, it came with a price that you may consider too big. Let's look at Sharon Osbourne. I love this one so much because she was very open about what she did to lose her significant weight. But after a while, she came back to tell the whole world that the experience left her too skinny and even nauseous for weeks. It was so bad for her that even when she tried to gain back the weight, she could not. And that led her to warn people that the drug isn't what it always seems. Just imagine. The drug affected her so badly that even when she tried to stop, the effects were somehow permanent. And then there's Remy Bader, and honestly, this broke my heart. She is a fantastic influencer, and she came out to say that even after she stopped taking Ozempic, her appetite was so suppressed that her eating behavior spiraled, and this led to a rebound in weight. Guess what happened to her next? The pattern triggered real anxiety that she is still battling with to date. Even though most people did not come out to talk, it was slowly becoming evident that many stars who started taking these drugs stopped. And the reason, in my opinion, is that they realized that what seemed like a shortcut was not that simple.